Hello and welcome. This is Mayuri. So what we're going to do today is have a little bit of closer look to what exactly are constructor in Java. So for the same, I'll create one class, say new class. Okay, say finish. Okay, so I'll be explaining the concept of constructor by taking a small example. Okay, so what I have done is I have created a Java class. Okay, now what exactly are the constructors? Constructors are basically used to initialize the instance variable of the class, right? So now what are the instance variables? Are nothing but your class variables. Okay, and the constructors are basically called when the object of the class is created. Okay, so let's get started. I'll create a small constructor. Okay, public employee, right? Now the declaration of the constructor is almost the same as that of the method, except the name of the constructor should be exactly the same as your name of your class. Okay, this is the default constructor, it has no parameters. Okay, this constructor will be called when you create the object of your class. Okay, so let's see. What I'll do is I'll write a simple console output, system.out.println, say employee is created. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll create the object for this class inside the main method. Okay, so say employee bj employee equals to new employee. Okay, right, so object of this class is created. Now what I'll do is I'll run this program. Okay, you'll get the output employee is created. Okay, so basically the constructors are called when you create the object of your class. Okay, now as I said before, in constructor you can also initialize the class variables. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll create two variables, say int employee id, say 5, right, and say I'll not initialize, I'll just create the variables and say string name. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll initialize these variables inside the constructor. Okay, say employee id as 8 and say name as say Tom. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll add these to my console output, right? This employee ID and the name. Okay, now let's run this program and check. Okay, you'll get the output, the employee ID 8 and the name as Tom. So what we have done is we have created two class variables. I have initialized these two class variables inside the constructor, and as soon as the object of this class is being created, these two class variables will be initialized. Okay, now this is basically the default constructor. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll create one more constructor. A class can have more than one constructors. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll create one more constructor, say public employee. Okay, the name should be the same. Okay, you can have different parameters, it is also called as parameterized constructor. Okay, so I'll add the two parameters for this constructor, say employee id and string name. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll initialize the class variable through this parameterized constructor. Okay, so I'll say this dot employee id equals to employee id and this dot name equals to name. Okay, now this, okay, here I have used this keyword dot the name of the variable basically will correspond to the class variable. Okay, and this employee emp id will correspond to your the parameter variable which you have passed in the constructor. Similarly is for the name. Okay, so in this way we will initialize this constructor the class variable inside this constructor. Now what I'll do, I'll add the system console, right? So I'll just copy from here and I'll just paste over here. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll pass the parameters. Okay, so I'll say 8 to say employee ID and the name of the employee say pop. Okay, what I'll do is I'll run this program. Okay, you will get the output over here, the name. Now what I have done is, what is the difference between these two? Okay, in the parameterized constructor I can dynamically pass the values while it's while creating the object. Okay, and I can pass the values dynamically, and these values will be assigned to the class variables. Okay, I hope your concept of your constructor has been clear, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you.